Monsieur, you are still too new at court to know that I am a close friend of Monsieur de Torcy, who is in charge of foreign affairs. At the Grand Écurie a few months ago, I heard you express a desire to become a diplomat. I could be useful to you. I ask you in return to inform the great scientist, Monsieur de Bandol, of the secrets of our fountains.
Monsieur le Duc, you know that I work under orders from Monsieur Mansart now. It is he with whom Monsieur de Bandol should meet.
Not so. Monsieur Mansart's time is far too precious, and I ask you to exercise the utmost discretion in this matter. You shall not have cause to regret it.
First of all, I need the plans for the hydraulic networks, those which bring the water to Versailles, and those which distribute it around the gardens.
Monsieur le Ministre, I hear that the King of Spain's condition is deteriorating badly.
So it appears.
And there's also much talk of the partition of his succession.
It seems there's no shortage of talk.
I seek information about the fountains. Can you help me?
Clearly you need a hydraulics engineer, but we are all too busy. We are short-handed.
I seek information about the
Clearly you need...
I seek information about the fountains. Can you help me?
I only know the master, Monsieur Dupuy. He is at the Marais, but he's not a hydraulics engineer.
The taking out of the orange trees. It is always an enormous task in May, and I have only seasonal workers to assist me. They know nothing of precious trees. Yes, that's right. A lemon tree, an orange tree, a pomegranate tree.
I was seeking you because I hear that you know all about fountains.
Really? All my best gardeners are in the orange tree, and the others are carrying trees to the grand apartments. The king desires them everywhere, but they do not thrive indoors. What were you saying?
I require the plans of the hydraulic networks.
Come, quickly, monsieur. A gardener has been injured with a large billhook while pruning the trees, and he has fallen from the chapel turret.
Take over from me, and I shall give you the documents you seek. Do not forget the correct order. A lemon tree, an orange tree, a pomegranate tree. Well, you're not bad at all. Shall I bring the documents to your home?
At the Grand Commun. Goodbye, monsieur, and thank you.
So, where have you been, my young friend?
I worked all afternoon.
Good. You shall show all this to me, but first you should know that it is absolutely essential that I myself introduce water to a grove.
That won't be easy. The best one would be the colonnade, but...
I shall be at the colonnade at 10 tomorrow morning. Now, let us work.
La Perdrix, at your service. Oh, monsieur, what I would give to be leaving with you.
Alas, I have nothing to give you, and I am not leaving.
Oh, I beg your pardon, sire. I'm quite confused. I meant to say to stay with you.
Look at us, a chef's assistant who wishes to become a valet, and an assistant inspector who dreams of nothing but Spain. Let us be gone, Le Perdrix. I have much to do.
We require equipment.
There is a hydraulics engineer down there. We saw each other yesterday. I've considered what you told me about your workforce, and I shall be speaking with Monsieur Mansart on the matter. Favreau, Assistant Inspector of Buildings.
TK, at your service. Forgive me, monsieur. I didn't recognize you. You work with His Lordship, the Superintendent. What can I do for you?
Give me your clé-lire and your whistle.
Here you are, monsieur. Also, while making my rounds, I found this mallet. It's an exquisite piece. You know better than I who to give it to. You go and position yourself close to the valve outside the colonnade. When I blow on the whistle, you increase the pressure. When I blow twice, decrease it.
Have you taken leave of your senses, monsieur? The water can only be activated on Her Majesty's orders, and the whistle is sounded for she alone. The fact that only the small fountains flow when the king is at Versailles is not so that an assistant buildings inspector can use up the reserves. So, you want to play big fountains? I'll speak to Mansart.
Monsieur de Bandol is an esteemed hydraulic scientist.
Another one!
Yes, but he invented perpetual movement. The Duc d'Orcueil does not wish that Monsieur Monsard boasts of having discovered it.
Very well, I shall say nothing, but do not try it again.
I promise you as much, and return to you the portfolio, which has been very useful to us.
You make a fine hydraulics engineer with your mallet.
These tests have proved highly instructive. I shall be able to update my notes.
So much the better, monsieur. I shall take my leave, as I must find the owner of this mallet.
Do you recall my offer of a passport, Monsieur de Faverolles?
Of course, Ambassador.
If you wish, I shall bring it to you in the Arbre de Fer Grove at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, Ambassador, the latest news of the health of your sovereign is quite alarming, but perhaps you are not at liberty to speak now.
Indeed, this young man is as concerned as you are, Monsieur le Marquis. He is French, but also Spanish at heart, for he spent his childhood there.
Yes, all that affects Spain is of importance to me.
What an exquisite mallet, with the arms of the sons of France. It can only belong to 3 people here.
His Royal Highness is engaged. Return later.
My lord, could this mallet belong to your Royal Highness?
No, monsieur.
My lord, could this mallet belong to your Royal Highness?
No, monsieur.
Thank you for returning my mallet to me. Monsieur, could you fetch that ball for us?
Right away, your lordship.
Thank you, monsieur. You are most kind. Take this note. I have heard tell that affairs in Spain are of interest to you. I have a secret. When the king works with Monsieur de Torcy at Madame de Maintenon's, I hear everything from the wardrobe. Be in the ballroom at 5 o'clock this afternoon, and I shall prove it to you.
But, curses. I had no chance to tell her that I'm otherwise engaged at that hour.
A love letter from such a comely individual. How I envy you. I saw you take it, but I shall not dwell on the matter. Come therefore to Lancelade this afternoon. There shall be a furious game of lansquenet.
I shall join you there. I'm going to dine presently.
As you have seen, I am a jack of all trades, and will serve you with the utmost indiscretion. Make that discretion.
Right at this moment, what I need is a hydraulics engineer.
Ah, really, monsieur? My brother is a hydraulics engineer, and he shall not serve you as well as me. On this occasion, monsieur, it is you who shall oblige me. Here is something to eat, and forget about these letters.
Are you as discreet as you pretend, La Perdrix? These letters are not destined for you, that much I know.
How would I know that, since I have not read them? It is Monsieur de Versailles who has had them brought here.
Insolent fellow, you're lucky that I'm hungry.
Faverolles, take my place. The gods are against me. They smile on youth alone. Cancel out all my debts. Without you, I would have been ruined and forced to leave the court. Take this.
Monsieur le Duc, I cannot accept it.
You offend me. I do this as a friend.
I would rather you spoke to me about Mademoiselle Prosperine.
The goddaughter of the Marquise de Maintenon? She is a beautiful girl, but let me warn you not to get too close to her. The Marquise wants to marry her off to the old Comte de Maillebois, who lost his only son in the war and has no heirs. Madame de Maintenon is queen here. If you displease her, you are cutting your own throat. That reminds me. Bandol wants to visit the underground tunnels.
Ambassador, Elvira's letters, which I received through Versailles, make me more eager than ever to leave.
I have your passport, but your king has just told me that he has promised my sovereign to let nobody enter Spain. You are the king's officer. I cannot give it to you.